Look up on your antlers, you bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me put them on.
That's cute though.
Ready?
No, don't do it yet.
No?
I'm not ready.
It's already filming.
Oh God! Hey, tell me.
I'm gonna edit this out until we're ready.
Are you in enough?
You ready?
No.
Why?
I'm nervous. Well, but it's already on.
Hey guys, it's weekly wind down. Cheers. Cheers. This is Rosie. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself? When did we become friends? I was trying to figure that out. How old were we?
Oh, there was the 3rd grade incident.
Yeah, where she said I had a flat butt. And I told the teacher.
She told on me. But it's only because she had the Lisa Frank stuff and I didn't. I was a little jealous.
So we are going to do our makeup. I also have a ton of questions. So how do you feel about filming to the people?
That's good. Hey people. It's not have drugs in it. We don't do drugs.
Stay off drugs. So I'm going to start priming my face even though I'm halfway sweating. So I gave you a primer. That's the silver one.
Okay.
She's got Smashbox. I'm going to use Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright. I'm going to use 2 primers because I cannot just use one and be a normal person.
So for those of us who don't do their makeup daily.
Yeah. What is primer?
Yes.
So primers have one function that they share, and then every primer kind of does its own thing.
Also, how much of this do I use?
About a pea size.
Pea.
So all primers are intended to make your makeup last longer.
Okay.
But every primer kind of has its own thing. So this one's meant to smooth and blur your pores. Everybody likes that, so I figured you'd like it too. The Ulla Henriksen one is for brightness, which I feel like I need. And then I'm going to use this whipped cream primer from Winky Lux to fill in my pores.
My skin's just so not used to actually being washed. I'm a horrible makeup person. I don't know why she asked me to do this, but...
Well, just for fun. What do you...
I'm gonna make the best of it because I love her so much.
Well, I also know that like most of them probably do makeup more like you do than like what I do. Really?
Y'all
Like
are basic.
So how many steps is in your normal makeup routine? Like what do you do?
Foundation, blush, mascara, eyeshadow, lip. That's it. Blush.
So no bronzer, contour,
Nope.
brows, nothing.
Nope. Just get them plucked every now and then.
Well, your brows are full on. I have like a whole missing section of my brow.
Well, we all have things.
We'll start doing foundation. I picked out those foundations because it's not super full coverage. I also didn't know what would be your color.
Okay.
So you can mix them if you need to, but I think you might be the lighter one.
Okay.
You might need to mix them though. But that's like a light to medium coverage.
Okay.
I usually apply mine with a sponge. So she's going to try to like do makeup more like I do and tell you if it's complete bullshit or if it's something that she would actually do ever. I'm hot. I might have to pull my hair after this. Oh my god. Oh shush. Hot like a killer whale. Look at this.
Should we tell them what's wrong with my face?
Do you want to address it?
Yes.
Okay, so if anybody wants to know, you tell them.
I have a crooked smile. It can...
From all the drugs.
It's not. Stop.
Okay.
It could be called cerebral palsy, but at birth the muscle and the nerve in the right side of my face was not working. I was supposed to grow out of it. I didn't. I had surgery. It hurt like hell.
I remember the surgery.
And
surgeries.
I was supposed to have, well, I had one in 3rd grade and one in 9th grade, and I was supposed to have another one after the one in 9th grade, but they took the nerve out and that was kind of painful, and the next step would have been a muscle, and I still got cute boyfriends, so I was over it.
A lot of them. And I don't notice that at all.
But when you're doing stuff like this, clearly the focus is on the face.
Yeah.
So I just wanted y'all to be aware of that.
Yeah. But I don't see it.
I'm sure you don't, all the years that you've known me. It doesn't bother me really anymore, but
If it makes
sometimes kids are like,
what
they're trying to figure out.
If it makes you feel any better, you know who Milo Ventimiglia is? He has the same thing, and I think he is so sexy. Yeah. Let me show you a picture of him, because I would totally...
I'm not a wine drinker. I like beer.
So...
Oh, he has this? I didn't even know.
Yes.
Oh, he is cute.
His is a nerve function thing from
Interesting.
birth. And yeah, I think he's the sexiest person on the planet.
Focus.
Mm.
Let's do the dang
Okay,
thing.
so we both have colored rain sponges. Do you use a sponge to apply your foundation? Do you?
No.
Ever? So I got these in a 2-pack.
Sometimes I use a brush.
Okay.
But a lot of times I do this.
Smear it.
Yes.
So you're gonna take that home so you can see if you like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this Tarte face tape. I've never used this one. And I hope that you can have a good color from those, but you might need to just try it first.
This is so soft. We're patting.
Is that the right color for you? Maybe?
Oh
God.
That's not bad. Should
Okay.
I go darker, you think?
Well, we might have to mix in
Okay,
a
well, we'll
little
just
bit
put
of the
this on
thing.
first and then
So you typically with a sponge bounce,
bounce.
and it'll pick up excess foundation and place it in the area where you don't have enough, if that makes sense.
Do you use a concealer under your eyes?
So most people who do a lot of makeup use concealer after foundation.
Okay.
I did give you a concealer. It was Boing Cakeless Concealer.
Okay.
And you can always do concealer under foundation if you want to. I think my foundation's a little bit light. It's okay. I've been doing this every time.
What?
Picking out light foundation.
Well, I just put the darker one over this because
I'm gonna
I
grab
think
something darker.
Nancy's
Mom.
I'm starting to rub instead of bounce.
Don't resist the urge.
Resist the urge to rub.
Resist the rub.
Okay.
Look how white my foundation is. What was I thinking?
Did she just text you a question mark?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
So, is the point of foundation to cover freckles or do we leave them?
Well, it depends. Like with that type of foundation, freckles peeking through is normal.
Yeah.
You can also layer it. Like with that one, I tend to layer it up a little bit because I like a good bit of coverage. So if you look at it and you're like, okay, I want to cover more, then you can totally layer some more.
Why do we open our mouth?
I don't know.
Do you do that?
Yes. One day I was doing a lip swatch video, and I do this thing where I go,
Yeah, your eye
And
twitches.
I close one eye, and somebody said, if you would stop blinking your eye so much, and I'm like, it's not voluntary. Like, what
Nice.
the fuck?
Are people not nice sometimes?
Sometimes.
Y'all be mean.
Most of the people are really nice.
I'll find you. I'm just kidding.
What is the funniest experience you have shared?
Oh my gosh. There's so many.
That's it. Okay, so I read these questions knowing that they're for you, but I'm still trying to think, like, what would your answer be? I know what one answer is going to be, and I can't wait for that one. It's embarrassing as hell.
There's so many. I don't even know where to start.
Okay, I can come back to that one.
Yeah, let's
see.
come back to that one.
Is Amy the same real life as she is on YouTube? I don't think you watch my videos, though.
I do too.
You do?
Yes.
Do you think I'm the same?
Sometimes your voice is like, okay, guys. And I'm like,
So I'm working on that. I feel like my more recent videos, it's not, but I put on, especially when I first started, a
and you
customer
did
service type
also
voice.
go up north. She went up north and lived for a little while
Yeah.
and then came down.
So my accent's kind of weird.
I think so. I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
But that's the only really difference that I see.
The voice, but
Yes.
not the personality.
Negative.
The last few videos, I feel like maybe I'm a little too much true to personality because I'm like, oh, fuck it.
Oh, and the wine is involved.
Yeah. Megan said, please tell me this is Rosie. She was afraid that I was talking about her when I said my best friend's going to come film with me.
Oh.
And she was like, please tell me this is Rosie.
She didn't want to do it.
I said, well, you're next. And then I said, oh, wait, do you have bad memories of Tiger
Oh
TV?
my God, yes. Y'all were on that for school.
I wasn't. She was. I went on Tiger TV one time and I was too nervous.
My eye water's so bad, y'all, so it's probably gonna like start leaking as soon as I get my mascara on it.
How did you meet? We met in elementary school.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what were y'all like in high school?
Bad.
Bad? That
Amy had a Mustang. I had a Mustang. Not the V6 Mustang. Not that there's anything wrong with the V6.
bad? There's something wrong with it.
There's stop.
What?
There
What,
are
your
some
friend good? Okay.
nice V6s that have a good amount of horsepower.
That are
So-
slow.
We both had GTs. She had an 03 model.
2000.
Oh my bad, 2000.
You talking about Black Beauty?
Black Beauty. First was
Not
the
old yellow.
Old yellow. She had a yellow Mustang with a big lightning bolt down the side of
It
it.
wasn't lightning bolts. It was like a tribal print.
Okay, whatever you want
It
to
was
call
bad.
it. It was a lightning bolt. And I had an 88 5.0. So it was like new school, old school kind of thing with us. And
Well, you eventually got a newer one too.
I did.
What year was your silver one?
03. We were into cars. Amy's dad is a huge car guy.
Yeah.
And I think she has seen every car known to man come through his shop. And they're all bad A. We had fun in high school. I drove a race car. So my weekends consisted of a dirt track and redneck stuff.
I was usually there.
Yes, you did.
I just wasn't a redneck.
Right, I drove the car. Actually drove the car.
I rode in the pack. Do we call it the Packer?
Yeah, the packing vehicle. where
I
you
rode the
pack
pack car.
Anyhow, so we were just different. I guess that's why we connected so much,
Yeah.
because we were very much alike when it come to cars.
There was no other girls that wanted to talk cars.
No, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We were kind of wild, but
Rosie skipped the half of 12th grade.
the senior year was bad. I had to
Mr.
get
K.
doctor's excuses. Oh yeah, we had this one teacher that was like, "We got a new student today." Every time I came back to school, so that was fun.
You remember when he called me Miss Wesley?
Yes,
Do I spoil my cats too much?
very much so.
Oh my god, well you like your dog now at least.
I do like my dog.
Yeah, finally. What do you think about Amy doing YouTube?
Wait, I have another thing to say about your cats. So
Oh, okay, sure.
when I came in today, there's like cat toys. So many cat toys. So yes, she spoils her cats.
They're like children.
Yeah. So what was the next one?
Cabana boy! That was, what do you think about me doing YouTube? Your thoughts on it generally.
I think it's freaking cool.
Really?
Yes. I think it's awesome that you have something that you love and truly care about and you get to share it with so many people. That is what entrepreneurship, that is what being a people's is about.
A people's.
Yeah, be a people's. People are here for other people, and it's fun to kind of just, when you have the same things in common, it's nice to be able to share that with others. What are you doing?
I'm not liking this foundation. Yeah, so I got her a bunch of makeup so she can take home.
Thanks, Quinn.
So this one's a fancy powder, and it's not very matte. Can I have a refill? And then can she have her beer? I think you left one on the coffee table.
I did. I'll drink it hot. I don't care.
It's got some sap.
OMG. I love
you want-
his shoes. The shoes. Javier, I can't.
I got those for him.
I call him Javier.
Javier.
That's not his real name.
Javier.
I actually just think that's his real name. No. It is.
That one?
So many brushes. Did I pick the right one?
Yeah, these are your brushes though.
Oh, I get to take them?
Yes. All this shit, just leave the mirror and take everything else.
Can I take the mirror?
No. Although these mirrors are freaking cool.
How do
They're
you
linked
get
on my
this out?
Amazon store. So this is really the same question.
Okay.
Twice. The first one we didn't answer. The funniest experience we've shared, and then another wording, the funniest memory. So
Okay. I really need to get back to that. Well,
You know
this
what I mean?
isn't funny, but remember that time you got really intoxicated and we had to put you in the tub? Emily!
that was so funny.
Oh.
I don't remember it. I didn't do my brows.
Oh, I want to do those.
You want to do brows? Like that?
Yes. Are they sending them now?
What? No, I screenshotted these,
okay.
and then I have another place that they are.
Okay. What's the next?
Did we answer that?
The funniest memory?
Come in.
I really want to do something good.
The funniest experience or memory.
You help me.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's a Christmas koozie.
you are so cute. He's so fresh. Thank
Thank you, Cabana Boy.
Are we supposed to do cheers again?
I'm using a new brow pencil. I'm using Hourglass. You should use an Hourglass powder.
Okay. Is this the brow pencil?
No, that
Oh.
box is all brow products because I figured you might. You
Yeah.
could try them.
Oh, look how cute it is when you actually brush them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a big mark.
Use your spoolie and brush it through. It'll like kind of move the product around a little bit.
Oh, okay. What'd you call this thing?
Spoolie.
A spoolie.
A spoolie. So yeah, I tried to do my hair strokes here to look kind of realish.
Oh, well, I probably
don't-
should fill that in right there.
I mean, you can a little bit.
Let me fill that in.
Do like little upper strokes if you can.
Okay. I'm gonna do a stroke. Okay, so this stuff you kind of go under, right? Like that? You're laughing. Well, it did good, see?
Oh yeah, it blended in a lot.
I had the corona and I was like at home for a whole month and I didn't do my makeup. So when I went back to the real world, it's like, what is this foreign object on my eyeball? Ew, that's mascara. Do we need to ask the question again?
Yeah, because I don't know if we missed it. So what did you think of me before we were friends?
I probably thought you were mean.
Why?
Well, sometimes you are.
When? When do I mean?
I don't know. You get a little moody, but we all get moody. But
Yeah.
Amy was like vicious sometimes.
I think that was just my defense mechanism.
Yeah, you went through a lot. We both have. And you've lost a lot. I've lost a lot. So sometimes that makes us distant to people, I think.
Yeah.
And you definitely have a wall there and you build up a defense mechanism to prevent from getting hurt again.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think I learned too, like...
You were sassy though, man. You were sassy. You still are, but you were sassy. I don't know if sassy is the correct word.
Sassy is like a nice way of saying bitchy.
Yeah, but you're fancy bitchy.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Okay, I'm doing my brows. What I do
I always
now?
feel like I was meant for royalty or something.
Yes, that's it. That's what I was looking for. She was what? Not meant for royalty. She is bougie.
No, I'm not.
You was bougie, girl.
Compared to other people?
No, you really weren't.
Oh, God.
I was mean too. I was a mean kid. I talked about her butt.
You got a lot more fights than I did.
Well, let's not talk about that. I'm proud of my brows.
Let's
What
see.
do you think?
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Not to worry about what other people think.
True that.
And live your life every day to make it a better one. At the end of the day, if they're not effing you or feeding you, then they don't matter. Sorry. Effing. I'm not a cursor. I try to be. I'm a mom.
Never.
Well, when I get angry, there's that. But I try to behave for the most
I haven't
part.
found my... Well,
She does. Amy is potty mouth.
I've never had to control it for like kids or anything.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So I'm gonna turn the fan on because it's hot. So I'm sorry if there's a little... I do have a mic now, so it helps a little bit. Do you pull makeup inspo from anyone or anything?
Anything I have about makeup, clearly, I would ask her. Because I'm clueless.
I'm trying to think back to when, like, I wore makeup in high school. I hardly wore anything.
Yeah, you were pretty basic.
To other people, it probably seemed like a lot at the time, but it really wasn't. Most embarrassing stories.
Oh, we already talked about that kind of with you in the tub. We had to put her in the tub. She was so...
Is that the most embarrassing?
I don't know.
Okay, I love that you're forgetting one that I was waiting for you to tell.
Oh gosh, you
That's
remember
so
your dad was trying to teach you how to drive? Oh, and I was in the car. And it was not good.
And I hit the curbs.
Yes. Every one of them. Actually.
I had to take my
Can
driver's
you remind
license
me?
test
You've had more time to think of these. Please remind me.
when I had braces.
Oh my god. We were on my trampoline and I did a toe touch and I had on socks and the sock got stuck in her brace. And I'm just dangling and she's like, yes, that's definitely it. So could you imagine someone's sock, stinky, smelly sock?
I was like,
I think I had to like take my sock off.
yes. And like, I was like, oh my god, it's never gonna come out.
That's good. That's good stuff.
I feel like, why can't I remember embarrassing stories?
You didn't really get embarrassed a lot. Did you ever fall anywhere at school?
Yeah, multiple times.
Oh, did you take geometry with me?
Who taught you on
Miss Brown.
No, I took Miss.
That would probably be my most embarrassing moment. I sneezed and fluffed. And it was just simultaneous. I couldn't help it. It was like, "Achoo, burnt." And she looked at me like I was the most unladylike person in the world. So we're contouring now?
Yeah. So I would probably use like this one
Yeah,
for like
angle
cheek
it.
contour. You're probably gonna want to do medium.
Yes. And we're gonna start here, correct?
So I'm not like the most precise about my
I
contouring.
liked the line, the pencil thing.
Pencil.
Well, I don't know. I had this little
Cream?
thing. Yeah, it was like
Oh,
a
okay.
cream thing, and I would just kind of do it and then blend.
Yeah, I have my Milani one was my favorite, but I ran out of it. I don't know. I usually just set my face, and then because I have everything set, I can't really go in with a lot of creams.
That's what I do.
Watering like that. What the fuck?
It would tonight.
Is it the cats? Are you allergic to cats?
No, it's my eye. It's horrible.
It does that all the time?
Well, I told you it's not been used to makeup or anything or life. Period. It's been dead for a month because I was at the house. So.
What's some crazy shit we've done together?
Oh man. Oh, you remember the junior senior war?
I was just about to say that in your mom's
Cadillac.
powder blue Cadillac.
The Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Is that a song reference? I'm sorry, I don't want the copyright. Yes, the junior senior war was
We had eggs, pickle juice.
Yes,
syrup.
someone threw a whole thing of pickle juice in our vehicle, and there was
Daniel.
Yes, and there was egg. Oh, my mom was so pissed.
Was she?
Yes. You better get that shit cleaned up. There was eggshells and crust, everything on the inside of the vehicle. Like, we had the
I
windows
was
down,
covered in it.
and we couldn't get the window rolled up enough. And was it flour? Somebody threw flour. That was crazy.
Flour and syrup. Somebody put syrup on us.
You?
Yes.
I didn't get syrup.
It was flour, syrup, pickle juice, eggs.
I didn't get syrup.
It was a whole massacre. Our favorite quality in each other.
Your ability to forgive.
Really?
You are very forgiving.
Yeah, I guess.
Your brutal honesty. Because she's gonna tell it like it is. So there's that.
Some people don't like that quality.
I love that about you, because I'd rather someone be straight up with me than BS me. So
I love that you're brave.
I'm brave.
Yes. Well, like, you're also kind and a ton of other things, but like the fact that you can get up and sing in front of people.
Oh yeah, there's that. With a crooked lip.
Oh my god. Totally not the point.
What are you doing now?
I'm still contouring.
Okay.
But you know, I'd love to sing, but I could never get up in front of people the way that you do.
Oh, well, thank you. Singing is something that I really love to do.
And she's really good at it too.
Most of the time. Okay, we gotta get going here. I'm not in a hurry, but I want my eyes to shine like a diamond.
Contour my nose. I gotta get rid of the button.
I have a super straight nose.
Your nose is perfect. Like, it doesn't need anything. Don't be vain or anything.
Well, I'm just saying that's the only part of my face that I like.
What's been your most embarrassing moment? Is that your most embarrassing moment? Your sneeze fluff?
Yes. Well, no. My husband and I, shit! My husband and I were dating, and I had invited him over for wine, drank the whole bottle prior to him getting there. And I had my feet propped up on my couch, like at the top of it, and I was just really super relaxed, clearly. And we were watching this video. He showed me a Santa Claus video where the Santa was in the parking lot drunk, and he fell and hit his head on a car, like just bam, smacked out of the car. And when I laughed, I let out the largest flatulent that I probably have in my entire life. And he was one of those guys, like, when you know he's a different kind of guy, you don't want it to be like a one night stand or one of them. I knew he was that type of guy, and I was extremely embarrassed. Had it been any other guy, I'd been like, whatever, but because it was him, my face turned so red, and I was like, I am so sorry. So yeah, that's mine.
It was a blush.
Yes.
What's your all-time favorite memory? Do you see yourself making more videos together?
Aw, that's a sweet question. My all-time favorite memory, probably when we went to Panama City together.
With Emily and Leslie?
Yes. Because we were riding in that little scooter thing.
Oh.
You couldn't tell us nothing. We were so fine, girl.
We were like the cutest little things.
That's probably my favorite memory, when we went and did things together like that.
I think mine's just like simple, like just riding around in our Mustangs.
Yes. We went through so much gas. Like, our parents probably almost went bankrupt trying to keep us.
That's where all the money I went to. Or
gas.
You remember when I was working? So I used to work at a diner called the Big R.
Oh man, they had some good cheese fries.
You remember when you used to stop by?
Yes.
So you remember when the car horn wouldn't stop going on the tourists?
My mom's car?
The car horn was just going and going and go. We had to disconnect it from the battery.
Yes. You're so organized when you put your stuff up.
Well, now, look at
She
it.
is extremely organized, y'all. Like, if all this stuff was in my house.
Oh, you mean like in general?
Yes.
I always have a mess right here, though.
It would be so bad. Because I'm not an organized person.
Do you use highlighter?
Yes. But I usually do that on top of my blood.
You do powder highlighter?
Yeah, let's hit up that glowy.
What's my favorite? Did you and your bestie ever go on double dates when you were younger? I don't even want to answer this.
We were extremely close. So we double dated often and too close sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying.
Next question. In Troy, did we go out?
In Troy?
Remember when I went out there?
That wasn't a fucking double date. That should be your best. Have you guys ever disagreed on anything?
Absolutely.
What?
Oh wait, I don't know.
Like, we never had like a real argument.
No, we were just mean sometimes and got
Yeah.
tired of each other because we spent so much time
I was
together.
just an asshole sometimes.
Same.
Do you like cats? No.
I don't like animals.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I have.
I was thrown off a horse one time and got stepped on, and that was my only experience with a
Oh
horse.
my gosh, where?
Megan's mom's house.
Imagine that.
Ever not like a guy each other has dated? I hated.
Don't say names.
Oh, I hated.
I don't think that I hated them. I just knew they weren't right for her.
Like who? I want to know. Really?
Yeah.
Always?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. But I didn't.
But nobody ever said that.
I know. I didn't really get into. I gotta turn the fan off so I can my order. I didn't really give her advice or comment on her relationship statuses because mine weren't the greatest. So
How did you know? I'm so curious.
I don't know. He gave me a certain vibe.
Did you ever say you were sleeping at each other's house, over at each other's house, but you were actually at a party?
Not really, because my mom didn't give a crap.
No, I used other people.
I'm the baby of 10 children, so by the time my mom got to me, she was kind of over being a parent.
Are you good at keeping secrets? I think so.
Yeah, we both are pretty trustworthy people.
I mean, I think we both kept each other's secrets.
For sure.
So,
And we have a lot of those.
yeah. Celebrity crushes.
Oh, man.
I've already said mine. Milo Ventimiglia, 100%.
Matthew McConaughey, even though he doesn't wear deodorant.
He doesn't?
Well, I don't know. He had this whole natural thing going on at one point.
Well, I don't wear regular deodorant.
Oh, well, you probably wear all that natural stuff.
Well, you have
Okay,
to
what
get
do you-
used to it, though.
What do you put as a base? Do you put a neutral color as a base?
So you definitely can, like, the other palette, if
Maybe
you
I
want
should do that.
If you want to use, like,
Do you wanna
yes,
go?
baby, you want to go outside? Oh, that's the closet, darling.
You don't want to go there.
So I'm going in with color because I wear crazy colors.
I just like a
but-
nude base to start off with,
Yeah.
and then I build around it.
So we call that a transition color.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no nudes in here. They're all dark.
But what is this?
I don't know.
Or that?
Okay.
You just swatch them and see
It's
if there's one
dark.
you like.
Swatching?
Yeah.
Let's try this one. I don't know if I like this base, but it's good enough to do.
Well, I think I got some more palettes in here.
Yeah, you do. You have plenty of color.
Favorite perfume?
Oh, on a guy or me? Well, I guess we could do
either.
both. I love some Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani on a fella. Why am I using my fingers?
I have no idea. You've got these, and I definitely. Okay, so that one's double-ended.
Okay.
You also have these, and this one. I definitely have more if you need them.
And my favorite female perfume, my husband bought me some Juicy Couture.
Which one? There's like 40,000 of them.
I don't know. It's in a pink bottle. I'm not girly at
I
all.
like their rosé one, Juicy Couture. But my favorite fragrance, 100% period, is Maison Margiela Replica by the Fireplace. Are you a morning or night person?
Amy is a night person.
Yes.
I have been forced to be a morning person. Oh, I got that pink way too high.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Pink. My favorite food? Food you hate.
Steak.
What's your favorite?
Yes.
Yes.
No, meter. What is your favorite food?
I honestly like my mom's cornbread dressing. Is probably my favorite thing of all time.
What is in here? Are these all eye palettes?
It's the face palette.
Or are those all eyes? Any of those eyes?
Face.
I need eyes. For
What
me.
color?
Just give me something with some nudes. Because I gotta fix this pink mess that it looks like I have poison ivy in my eyes.
Other things you hate or don't like.
Politics.
I hate white sunglasses.
White?
I hate white sunglasses.
Why? They're so
just
classy.
oh my god, no! Black sunglasses are classy. Tortoise shell is classy. White is
Trasher?
trash. I don't know why they piss me off so much.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. I just wouldn't wear them.
Okay.
Uggs.
You
I
hate Uggs?
hate Uggs.
Really? I don't hate a lot of things.
That's just, but like that's silly stuff. You know what I mean?
I hate criminals.
Okay. Yeah.
May have something to do with the job I do. But I don't hate them. I hate drugs. Again, with drugs.
Yeah.
I hate people that drive in the left lane.
Slowly, or just won't get the hell over.
Yeah, we probably have some road rage, the two of us.
I definitely have road rage.
I know. I know you do.
I'm the worst. It's actually like a really good thing that I don't drive on a normal basis anymore.
I know. I think I'm going to go with a brown crease here.
Alter ego personality names.
Candy.
Candy.
For you.
Candy. You remember that?
Yes. Hey, when you do your crease, like, do you just do the crease or do you fan up?
Well, I do a lot of blending. I like my eyeshadow to look like it's like fading.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not a real big creaser. Like, I just like it, which I'm simple,
That's
obviously.
my alter ego name, the creaser.
I am really more of a simple, like, I'm not extravagant.
Let's go back to how you thought I was mean. That breaks my heart.
You weren't mean. You had just been through a lot. You know,
Yeah.
you lost a lot of people at a really young age.
Now let's go back to why you thought he wasn't right for me. As if that wasn't clearly obvious by what happened.
Right?
I need to know more. I'm just
I
kidding.
can't.
Whew.
She's stuck on the past.
What did you... Okay, well, now that you said that, though, I want to know what you thought about the other one.
He's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Just weird?
Yeah.
You think we were mismatched?
Very much so.
I wish people had told me these things.
Well, we all, I think, have to learn things in our life on our own sometimes.
No, it's good to have other people's opinions, though. Honestly, it probably wouldn't have changed a thing because I
Right.
still would have done exactly what I did.
And it is important to have other people's input, but would you have listened?
No,
Right.
probably not. But it
So,
may
and
have
I
made
didn't
me
want-
feel better when I
And I didn't
decided to leave.
And I didn't want you or your opinion of him to affect our relationship. So
I'm sure I get that.
So that's why a lot of times I just keep my mouth shut.
But I told you straight up that I hated his name.
Oh yeah, I know. Everybody.
But I was right about that.
Yeah, everybody hated him.
Hi, baby. Babe?
He's gone.
How did she just get in here?
I'm sure he learned.
Oh, God.
I like a little bit of glitter in my arch, but do you glitter up high? Like, is that a no-no?
I don't. I only put shimmers and glitters a little bit above my natural crease. Like, so
I get wild with it.
a lot of people will do a little bit of shimmer right up under the brow.
Yeah.
A lot of people like ask me questions about like, what do you do? And honestly, it comes down to what the f do you like?
Yeah,
Like, if you like it, it doesn't really matter.
that's true.
And people probably don't like green eyeshadow. And
Do you do this?
Do I give? Yes, all the time.
Okay.
But I don't care if somebody doesn't like green eyeshadow. Like, you know, I just...
Your eyes are so pretty and green. That's gonna pop. That's gonna be gorgeous.
I love green eyeshadow. It's honestly one of my favorite colors to wear.
Where is my eyeliner?
So that is brown.
Okay.
It's like a dark brown.
Good. I'm a browner.
Okay. And I don't wear brown eyeliner hardly ever, so... What is it?
I can't get it
You
open.
twist it.
Am I on the wrong side? No, I'm not.
That's the...
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if this is weird, but I don't see things as like individual detailed events.
No, I see it as a whole.
A broad
Yeah.
like spectrum of things. Oh, what about that time? What was that group we went to see at Off the Wagon?
Oh yeah.
What was that group's name?
Saving Abel.
Saving Abel.
That I'm so addicted to. So.
Yes, that song was crazy. So they were like just becoming popular, right? Mm-hmm. And she won tickets to see them from the radio. So we went up to this
And we
bar.
got tickets to see their rehearsal. Like we got VIP tickets.
We actually like hung out with them after they were rehearsing and stuff. That was so weird.
I think they invited us to their.
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't go.
Oh my God, you're so fast. Baby, what are you doing?
What in the world, Sniffles? You wilding over there.
Baby, that's not safe.
Oh, I gotta take this home with me.
Well, that was the
Oh,
point.
am I getting this?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Oh my God, look at the shine.
Oh, girl, do that to mine. Can you put some of that in my corner?
Well, you gotta use, I used a base in your corner. Where? Where I have it?
Yeah. Just put it there.
Oh, you just went crease, 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 crease. Okay.
Oh, God.
Keep your eye closed, woman.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
It's sticky.
Well, that's the point.
What happened?
It makes it shinier.
My eye mascara.
You know, I think I forgot to message Carrie back, but she was like, "Do my makeup," You know, I don't do
She
other.
said she was very jealous.
I don't do other people's makeup.
No, you do not.
And it's not like I can. Oh shit.
Is this why?
No, this is just all her position. When I did people's makeup before,
Oh, that's pretty.
I would be like, they would be sitting down, I'd be standing.
Yeah.
It's different, but I never thought I was that good at it.
Yeah.
Like, not that I was bad, but I just wasn't like some
Confident.
I don't think that anything that I was doing on them was that remarkable.
Yeah.
Like, I did like wedding makeup at Clinique, and
Oh yeah, you did.
it was fine. I mean, everybody loved it.
What do you do when you get black from your mascara on the top of your eye up there?
I let it dry and then use a spoolie to scrape it off. Usually it'll just like come right off.
A spoolie?
Yeah.
I remember
Like a
what that
dress.
is.
Yep.
What is our funniest moment, Eve? Oh, lips. We get to do lips.
Yeah, and I didn't pick out anything.
I want a pink, shiny pink, like Barbie pink.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want like a circa 2004 lip?
What is circa?
Like the year 2004?
What about it?
Like, that's what they want.
It's soft. It feels good on my lips. What is this? Oh, is it? Oh. I feel like I'm missing something. I really need
Oh, I
to
didn't
do it.
bronze my face.
That's what I'm missing. Do you do that after?
No, I usually do it earlier. I just skipped a step. Oh, no! Yes.
You okay?
I don't want to look. Look at that palette by my tripod and tell me if it's broken.
Yeah, baby. She made all this noise.
What are you doing? Is it broken?
No, it looks fine.
Oh yeah.
Pink liner?
Um.
About that one?
Oh no. We're gonna go with that.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Hey,
I wish I had time to do this in the mornings. But then everybody'd be like, you're like a streetwalker.
You know what? Tell them about the.
Oh! Actually, they wouldn't, because this isn't that bad. Oh, my eye just twitched.
No, they would say that I look like a streetwalker.
My sister said, what's on y'all's head?
Antlers, baby.
All right, I'm satisfied. Yeah, you look so beautiful.
Thanks. You
I
look pretty.
love the green. It's Christmassy.
Well, that's kind of. Oh, they baby hair.
Oh, gosh, look at
Oh,
mine.
they baby hair.
Watch this. Like I have a full set of bangs here.
Well, those are cute baby hairs, though. If I had those, I could hide my forehead. So, what'd you think about filming?
I don't know, I didn't really know y'all are there. She didn't tell me whenever she began the video. And I was like,
That's because I don't start. I always just start it and then sit
Let it
down
be
and then like
kind of
make sure.
natural.
Well, no, I just like start it because I can't start it from a seated position.
True.
So I just start it and then whenever I'm ready, I like start and I usually just like cut all that front part out.
That's a lot of water in there. I like that little canister. Is it glass?
Okay, well, I feel like we didn't really accomplish our stories.
Did we not?
Like, I feel like there's so many more stories and we just haven't thought of them.
We haven't.
My memory sucks.
Do you remember when we used to call ourselves camo girls?
Camo girls!
They like high boys and talk more slang than I do.
Where did we get that from?
There was a song called Ghetto Girls.
So I wore the pink camouflage.
Yes.
You had the green.
Yes, and Haley had purple.
Purple.
We've all done really well though. Like out of our group of friends. You have. This is awesome.
Am I not I'm like the weird one out though.
No, you're not. You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing.
I've
You're
always been a little,
different.
yeah.
You're doing what you love, girl. And that's what's important.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
That's it. We're gonna
Okay.
do selfies now.
Well, there's our makeup and our wind down. I didn't drink as much wine as last time, so I feel better.
I didn't. I have to try.
My makeup doesn't look as bad as last time.
I'm loving that lip color on you.
Really? Mm-hmm. So I use Kat Von D because y'all probably want to know. Kat Von D Lolita, OG Lolita. And then this is a e.l.f. duo. No, I use something else. I use this M Cosmetics Magic.
What is that?
It's like a shiny lipstick.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's what I put in here. Well, thank y'all for watching our wind down. If you want to see Rosie again on my channel, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. I feel like I've been getting messages from people saying that they're being unsubscribed. That happens all the time. So be sure to check and make sure you're subscribed. That
How
happens.
does that happen?
I have no idea. Like, But I had 4 people message me in the last couple of weeks and be like, I just realized I'm unsubscribed to you and I've been watching your videos for years.
Like, do you kick people off? Can
No.
you do that?
No, I don't even have the option. YouTube doesn't.
Really?
I don't know why. It just happens.
Shame on you, YouTube.
So make sure you like and comment
Oh
down
my
below.
gosh, I just sounded like the Grinch, but what shall I wear?
So leave Rosie some comments down below so you can go click on the video, read the comments. You can reply to them as well.
Yes.
I'm bad about replying to comments. I will try to reply to every single comment on the video, so be sure to give us some love. And we will see you guys next time. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.